out on the pond now, second time. I've come out today to do a bit of a carp session on the pond. We're very late December, but we're still in double digits. I think the temperature on the car dipped to maybe 10 degrees just as I arrived, and almost as soon as I arrived the rain absolutely started lashing down, so I waited in the car for 10 minutes for it to pass. That's why I've got the umbrella up, because I don't know what's coming. But I'm out to do a short video on a new bit of kit. It's the EVA bowl by Korum. Hopefully you can see this. And yeah, I'm going to look through it, put some ground bait through it, and see if it's everything I wanted. So let's get a closer look and see what this is all about. So I've been looking for a new ground bait bowl. I usually just use a bucket, but it's probably the most matchman thing I've ever actually bought. So anyway, the reason behind this is that it's got a riddle inside. I'll open it up now and show you what it's all about. It's probably 200 mil across. What's that? 6, 8, about 9 inches, something like that. Nice double zip that goes all the way around. Inside, plenty of enough room for a big pint bait bucket, bait tub. And then the riddle sits on top. I think this is 3 mil. It's sort of semi-welded, plastic welded round, so you're not going to push anything through it. That's the top part, and then plenty of enough room in the bottom to stick a big bag of ground bait like that. What else is there to say about it, really? Really nice and smooth. Of course, no corners to get anything stuck in. And yeah, it's just really what I was after. Something that's easy to carry, I can seal stuff in it, and give a go at riddling the ground bait. As I said, I've not done any matchman fishing or anything like that, which primarily uses a riddle. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go today. So here it is, the Korum bowl there. I've just taken the riddle out. I'm going to knock off a bit of this today, which is just a Stim Sum sweet low feed, because I did say we're in the beginning of December. But so I'm going to use a little measure just to make this ground bait up. Take a knife, just open that up. Okay. So I do nearly always measure my ground bait out. And I do just one of these to start with. Okay, so one full tub of that straight in. That should be enough for me for I do keep that now in your bag. I do normally bulk this out. If I'm using a particle ground bait like a pre-made, I do tend to bulk it out with some bread and bran, but because I want that low feed, I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go straight in with it as is. So, and then to that, I've got a small, well, a pint-sized tub of water. Obviously, not going to need all that water, but I'm going to drop a bit of that on top. Give that a mix. Nice and in there. That feels really good actually on the side, being able to get all that stuff off and it's not sticking to the side, which is good. Let that all absorb that water. It might just be right actually. Yeah, that feels good. I mean, straight off the bat, you can feel that it's going to clump up and break down quite well. And as you can see, there's none sticking to the side of the bowl. There is a crease join up the back here which might get a bit of stuff stuck in it, but not that much. But the beauty now is I can leave that for 10-15 minutes while I set the rest of my gear up. I can close the lid down. There's no water going to evaporate, that's going to absorb all of that water, and then I can put it through the riddle and it will be a nice fluffy ground bait ready to be put in a feeder. So, I'm going to get my gear set up. So, I've got my rods set up now, I've got both rods set up for the session. Let's take a look in here and see what we've done. It's been about 15-20 minutes. Give it a bit of a roll round just to break any last big bumps. I see there's a bit of a lump there, but that's breaking down really nicely. That's actually absorbed a lot more of the water than I expected it to, but still able to clump up and break apart with next to no effort. So now let's use this riddle. Dump it all out into a riddle. There we go. And then just give it a good shake through. Get all the small bits through, and then we can just pass it over and push any of those lumps down through that mesh. And like I said, that mesh is sort of welded to the bottom of the rim, so there's no real chance of it coming loose. I mean, you think you'd have to really press hard on it to lose any of those bits. But anyway, that has got rid of all those bits, and now I'm just left with those harder lumps to just push through, break up. And if you had another sort of heavier ground bait, you could just empty that lot into your heavier ground bait. But I'm going with a light mix to try and get a bit of a cloud in the water and see if there's any carp about. There we go, I think that's pretty much got it. There's only a few larger lumps. A few larger lumps there, which I'm not too fussed about. There we go. A really nice, light, crumbly mix. And that is going to fit in the feeders really nice, and then as soon as that hits the water, it's going to sit on the bottom and just start falling apart. Absolutely gorgeous. So there we have it, the Korum EVA bucket, bait bowl, riddle set, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. That's made a really nice fluffy ground bait mix, so I'm going to get a couple of feeders out and see if we can't snag a fish. If you want to see the session where I'm actually using this ground bait, then stick around. I'll link in a video here. If you're new to the channel, hit this button. It's the subscribe button. It's free. You know the deal. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.